Hey everybody, welcome to my channel. It's Rachel of GatheredPlans. I have Coco from sadiesstickers here, and I am so excited to plan with this. It is gorgeous. I had so much fun, and the colors are right up my alley. If you guys have been following me for quite some time, you know that green is my favorite color, and earthy tones are my favorite to plan with, and this was just my happy place. So I decided to take off the backdrop that was on my desk. It was starting to get like really worn out. It has a bunch of like cut lines from my X-Acto knife, and it just was starting to look super gross. So you might notice like the actual wood of the tabletop. It's kind of an adjustment with lighting and all that good stuff. So I'm sorry if there's like changes, and it's not been my favorite so far, just with the lighting, with the backdrop and this. And I'm trying to find a solution, just not sure what I'm gonna do yet. Okay, so forgive me, I'm kind of scatterbrained right now. I don't know what it is, but I feel like I have like foggy brain, or I don't know what the term is. It's probably not that. Sorry, forgive me. But it's probably because the holidays are around the corner. I have yet to wrap any gifts. Yes, terrible. But we got like large gifts this year, so I really am not in the mood to like wrap them because they are big and they, come in bulky boxes. So I kind of just like want to put the box by the tree. I don't know. This year is just, it's very lazy. Holidays are so lazy for me this year, and I'm honestly not mad about it. Let me know how you're feeling this holiday season. For me, it's like I decorated and stuff, and it kind of feels festive, but it doesn't feel like Christmas to me. Let me know in the comments below if you're feeling the same way. It just doesn't feel the same. Something's a little bit off, or I'm just not in the Christmas spirit. And there are moments like that I feel like I'm in the Christmas, spirit. I'll play music, or we'll look at Christmas lights. And anytime I go take Jace on a walk, I always see them. So for me, it just doesn't feel like it. I don't know. There's a lot of heaviness still going on in the world, and I think a lot of it too is like a lot of the medical stuff I was dealing with. That has been in the forefront of my mind, that the holidays has not been a priority. But it's okay. We are still gonna do the things to make it feel festive. I got my very first gingerbread house set. Fun fact, I have never made a gingerbread house or like decorated one or whatever it is that you do. But I am very excited to finally do it. And I got a kit, and they make it pretty easy. It's all there in the box, so it shouldn't be too crazy or too hard, but it'll be fun to just do with my family. We got like a box of like a little town to make little gingerbread houses, so that'll be really fun. But I didn't mention, but I do have a code for sadiesstickers. It's Rachel20 for 20% off, and then if you put my name in the notes to seller, you will get my freebie. I love ornaments and decorating like my spreads with ornaments. That's probably one of my favorite things to do in like holiday spreads. I think ornaments are so fun, and especially since day cover deco has become so popular, I just feel like it looks so gorgeous hanging from florals and stuff like that at the top here. I did struggle a lot with the day cover section. You didn't see it obviously because I got rid of it before I was editing, but I did not like what I was doing initially with the day cover section. I completely scrapped it, and I'm glad that I came up with something that I liked. Otherwise, I probably would have been in a planner all over again. But I was really trying to do this kit justice because this color scheme is totally my kind of thing, and if I messed it up, I would have probably been super bummed. So I'm glad that it worked out. But I did like freestyle day covers, I guess is freeform, and I just used scripts from the Pretty Pink Co, and then ornaments are mostly from sadiesstickers, I believe. Yeah, and then some of the ones are these colored ones that came with the kit, like deco journaling add-ons, and they were really fun. I had so much fun. Like, I cannot express to you that this new format from sadiesstickers is so good. I really enjoyed all of the torn notebook paper, just a torn paper, all the journaling like paper elements. They were perfect in size, like they were mini box sizes. So it was so fun to like mark my meetings on them, and layering whited out boxes on top of them. I've seen Lauren do a lot of that, so a lot of inspo from her, and I just love how that turned out. Also, I'm trying to like cut the excess on the sticker sheets. I've seen Lauren do this on camera too, but I usually try to do this off camera in general, just because I don't really want to share it. I just don't feel like it's necessary to. But since I took my backdrop off, I don't want to like ruin the wood, so I'm trying to cut the stickers on like sticker sheets so I don't damage the desk. But anyways, that's what you probably saw earlier. So here I'm just putting all the accents, and I just love how this turned out. I did put like dividers that are foiled to kind of look like it's the string for the ornaments, if that makes any sense. So I did that, and then just putting down the headers. Fun fact, I did not notice this until way later when I put down the date dots, but I was supposed to plan this for, I think, the first official, for the week of December 5th to December 11th, and instead I planned for the week after. So what I ended up doing was I accidentally turned the page, and there were two pages attached to each other, and I didn't even think twice. And it's kind of a bummer because I wanted this to be like my first like true transition into like holiday kits, because it's subtle. It's not like super in your face Christmas, and it's more like wintry vibes. Kind of a perfect transition, you know, like from fall into like winter and into the holidays. There are still ornaments. There's a gingerbread house, and my house has a lot of like natural earthy tones like this, like the baskets and eucalyptus and stuff like that. But I I did not realize I was planning for the week after until I put down the date dots, and at this point I had already done all of the day cover deco, and I was not going to lift it up. So I will probably plan the week prior using a more Christmassy kit, which is a bummer because I wanted to kind of go in order of like kind of a subtle holiday kit and then something a little bit more holiday, and then Christmas week will be like super Christmas like inspired or very in your face Christmas. And you know, I just kind of ruined that whole the system I had going, and it's okay. It's fine. This happens. I don't know if you've ever planned in the wrong week, and the beautiful thing about having like a planner that does not have dates in it, or you can cover it up, you can totally put your own dates regardless and just make it work for however, but it's forever going to be in this page, so I can't change it as much as I want to, and it's bothering me, but it's fine. These lace dividers, or this lace trim divider, is from Paper Trail Plans. It's super gorgeous, and I think it was a really nice pop to this spread just because it's very bold and in your face, very ornate, and I just love the contrast because I think it's just bold enough, and it still looks very like perfect for the holidays, if that makes sense. I don't know. To me, it does. So okay, here I'm just playing around with the sidebar. I put that large clip art piece with the tree and the basket at the bottom there with the gingerbread house, and then I wanted to put down these like ornaments, or this garland with ornaments. That's so cute. I don't really love what I did there. I tried to make it look like it was extending over to the right. You'll see me cover that later. And I'm just adding like foiled ornaments because I really do love the contrast of foiled ornaments and colored ornaments. I think they look really gorgeous. And here I'm just covering that up with a floral to kind of make it look like the garland is hanging from something. It's not perfectly symmetrical because I think, or centered, because the garland is like a midi size. It does not span the full width of the column, so I kind of had to work with what I had. And here I'm just foiling it up with some, what are they, bows. I'm going to switch out this post-it with the florals, and I will use that later on in the week, but instead I put down one of these stamps. I really love stamps. I think they're super cute and fun to plan with. And I'm just adding some extra florals as well. I kind of go back and forth on where I want the trim line to be, because you'll see, just like my previous plan with me, I wanted to use the really large florals in the week, and like in the columns, you'll see. But here I'm just showing you the reel that I was making. I'm so proud of it. I don't know why. I feel like reels are so time consuming. I kind of wanted to show all the hard work like everywhere as much as I can, because they are so incredibly time consuming. I think I've gone to a point where I've perfected my method of how like I want to film them, and just to pump them out, and I kind of have like a process, but it's still nevertheless very time consuming. And here I'm just like typing up a little blurb. Okay, so how are you guys doing? I hope you're doing well. Here I am realizing that I completely messed up the day cover section. This is where I just gave up and I said, okay, too bad. I'm just going to put down the numbers. It is what it is. And I'm using these super dainty, what are these called? Drops. I'm calling them drops. I'm not saying the other word. You guys know I don't like it. But these are from Sadiesstickers. They are so, so dainty, and I love them. I almost forgot they were there because they're so tiny, but it's a very subtle way of marking the day. All right, so now into the day by day. I'm marking one meeting, and this is what I mean about the torn paper, notebook paper design. It is so perfect. It does not span the full width, and I like that it's shorter in height. I think I would love more of those that are like shorter in height, and they're just so fun to plan with, and especially because I have scripts and it works out perfectly. And then I'm using one of the circles to mark that I just put on makeup. What was going on this day? Let me grab my planner. Oh, this was the day that my company had a holiday party. It was like a luncheon, but our CEO was in town, and my headquarters is actually from out of state, so we're kind of spread out. But there are about 3 or 4 offices, I think, and then it's cool because the CEO kind of goes around and like visits, and I think he was kind of just making his rounds to have like holiday lunches and parties at all the different locations, which was really cool. And it was just really nice. So, okay, here I'm just marking putting on makeup as fancy as possible, because honestly, you guys, I rarely put on makeup. And one, I'm too lazy. Secondly, I've never been like a big makeup person, and I don't mind how I look without makeup, so it works out. But I'm also very like messy, like I rub my eyes, and I'm very rough, like I rub my eyes all the time. That's why I could never do lash extensions. I love them, like I think they're beautiful. I've tried them one time and I ruined them because I'm so rough with my eyes, and I'm so jealous. Like Tay gets lash extensions, and I'm so envious of her because I'm so rough. They would pop off the same day. I'd just be so bad at it. But okay, so I just used some eyelashes and a mascara bottle. That's from White Deer Stationery. I used the like white gray options just because I feel like the other colorways didn't match too well. And I love pairing the mascara with eyelashes. That's kind of my favorite way of marking makeup right now. So at the holiday party, I used this beautiful glass from Crafts by Towie, and it was a really nice spot. It was like a restaurant on the rooftop, and it was just gorgeous, beautiful view, and it was in the city and all that good stuff. And then I'm also going to pull in this nail polish bottle from Crafts by Towie. I think that was from a sampler sheet. I love using sampler sheets. I think they're very fun when I can use them up, and it's kind of like playing a game. Like, oh, what icon can I find from this sampler sheet, and make it work. I also love the really tiny short and width dividers. Those are from sadiesstickers. And I also have paint nail scripts from Paper Trail Plans, just because I don't like my handwriting when I write ends. I just feel like it doesn't look very good. So I also wanted to just get a script for that. So on Tuesday, I marked 2 walks with Jace, and I used the leashes from Crafts by Towie. They're my favorite. Here I'm putting this large floral in the column here. This is probably my thing right now. It's just something I'm super into doing. I just think it's really fun, and I'm trimming the cut line here with a divider. I think that's from Paper Trail Plans. And love these swatch boxes that are in the new format. They are so good, and I love the foiling. It kind of looks like there's like a brush stroke of foil on there. I think it's so pretty. And that chiropractor icon is from Crafts by Towie. She's got like a sampler chiropractor sheet. Did not go to a chiropractor, but I started going to physical therapy for a pain I've had for so long due to an injury, and I'm glad that I'm finally going to get it taken care of. Honestly, guys, going to my doctor and getting a primary care doctor to begin with, in regards to like the heart situation I had going on, and just finally being like a big girl and like getting a primary care doctor, a private primary care doctor, I wanted to kind of do like a health makeover, and I'm really zeroing in on everything. Like I got labs done. I'm going to physical therapy finally, and I'm just so fortunate and thankful and able to afford those kinds of things. But this is definitely something that I'm so proud of myself for, because I have worked very hard to get to a place where I can have this opportunity to do something like this, because I've always wanted to just fix a bunch of things I had kind of neglected medically and zero in on my health and just really sort things out, because I want to feel better. I want to live long. I want to be healthy. So that's kind of where I am in my life right now, doing grown-up things, you know, the real grown-up stuff. And like been going to therapy for 1.5 years. Like I just feel like I'm really focusing on my health all around, and I'm so happy and proud. And it's scary and very intimidating, do not get me wrong. I think I talked about this in my last video, but like doing any kind of health thing and getting labs done it's a huge reality check, and it can get really scary if you just get things that you don't expect. but it's also an opportunity to fix things and to be better. And that's kind of my goal right now, and I'm so happy. Like I can't express enough. But I'm very pleased with my primary care doctor. She's been great and has eased a lot of my concerns, so that's definitely a positive thing. But anyways, so sorry I went on a tangent there. On Tuesday, I just did cardio on the elliptical, so I just used an elliptical to mark that. I didn't really want to write it because I think the icon speaks for itself. I did 10K steps that day, so that was really cool. And then Wednesday, I had a wax appointment in the morning, 2 meetings, and I watched Firefly Lane. The newest season came out. I already finished it. It's so good. It's a very it's a very intense show with the friendship and everything they go through together. But I loved this most recent season. I cannot wait for the newer. I think they were coming out with a new season in June of 2023. So that'll be really exciting. A lot of juicy things, all the drama. Okay, and then that TV console is from The Giving Girl. We also had a Planner Wire interview, Ray and Tay did, and that was really cool. So we did this interview back in November, I believe, and then it went live this week. So thank you so much, Tina, if you're watching and listening, but thank you so much for all the hard work you did and for even interviewing us and letting us be a part of that great journey. That was really cool. But if you're interested, it's over on Ray and Tay's Instagram page, and we shared it a couple of times too. It's on the Planner Wire's blog and website, and you can certainly listen to our episode of our interview, and that was really, really cool. So randomly, also Wednesday night, my best friend reached out to me because her mom got sick, so she was unable to attend like a charcuterie board and wine pairing class. So that was really cool to go, and she invited me. She was like, hey, my mom got sick, and I don't want to waste these tickets I paid for ahead of time. So I was like, hey, free charcuterie stuff and free wine and free class. That's totally cool. And I went. It was really fun. Ended up sitting at a table with a girl named Rachel. That was really funny, but it was a good night. It was, I think some of my favorite nights are nights that are unplanned and like just unexpected and adventurous nights. I think those are really the best, and you just have a good time, and it really it made my week really, really great. So that was fun. And then on Thursday, I had 3 meetings. It rained so much this day. It was pouring. Like it was literally raining sideways. And then Greg and I grabbed a bento box at our favorite sushi spot. It's been our go-to. Like it's just such a well-balanced lunch or dinner, whichever one we choose to do. But they give you like a salad. You get soup with it, and then you get a salad. You get a side of fruit, and then you get like an egg roll, and then you get your 2 sushi rolls that come with the box. So it's super well balanced. I think it's great. It's not too much. It's like perfect. And so after that, I had a planning sesh. I love that script that's from Paper Trail Plans, and I just loved layering it with the post-it that came with the kit, and then the the planner spread sticker from Crafts by Towie. So that was a really fun way to mark it without actually writing like I was planning, but using a script. And on Friday, I took the day off just because I have so many hours of PTO left over, and I can only roll over a certain amount. And I had up to 5 days to use or lose, so I certainly was going to use it. So I took this past Friday off, and that was really nice to just chill. And then I had a physical therapy appointment again, and then I just did a bunch of errands and just relaxed. So it was nice to just be lazy. So that was really, really fun. That is a chiropractor table from Crafts by Towie. And I liked using that because, that's basically what they had at the physical therapy office anyways. So it was really, I got a chance to duck 2 Jeeps. They were both parked next to each other in the parking lot. One was blue and one was yellow. It was actually kind of fun. So I found like a blue duck to put on the blue Jeep and a yellow duck to put on the yellow Jeep. So that was really cool. Thankfully, I have a ton of yellow ducks, so that works out perfectly. Okay, so I uploaded a plan with me. I was very proud of myself. I uploaded 2 plan with me's last week, and I'm uploading this one. I am slowly closing that gap, and I'm very, very proud of myself. So hopefully you guys have been enjoying these plan with me's back to back. I don't know how some people like Jen Holmunez, she was doing Planmas and uploading a video every day. I don't know how she's doing it, but I could not. So very proud of you, and kudos to you, girl. But just doing like a video every other day so far is what I've done, and I'm already exhausted. So I uploaded Plan With Me, and then we had Greg's work holiday party Friday night. So it was just a week full of work holiday parties, which was really cool. And this one was more like a nighttime event and definitely more like black tie. So that was really fun to do that and get dressed up, and used a wine glass from Crafts by Towie. I believe that was Lauren's request, and it was perfect because I had red wine all night, so that was really, really great. And on Saturday, watched Firefly Lane first thing. I got up and I just wanted to relax, and I finished the season. It was great. Did some reading as well, and then took Jace on a walk. And here you see that I used another large floral, the second one from the journaling page, on the right side because I wanted to look balanced. I should have used it on the top. Oh no, I think on the first half it was more towards the top half, so I think it works out. But I had a massage appointment again, or not again, I had a massage appointment at 3. I'm mixing up all of my appointments, you guys. But I believe that we rescheduled this appointment. I normally have them on Mondays, but they had a Saturday opening, and honestly, it's kind of great to have a massage on the weekend too, because you can just go home and relax, versus when I would have them on Mondays, I still have to go back to work, or it's like the end of my workday. But regardless, it's both great. I'm so glad that I had a deep tissue massage appointment, because physical therapy the day before was so painful and I absolutely needed it. So that was really good. And then that night, my best friend, the one I went to do that charcuterie night with, she came over, and our dogs met finally. We got a fence installed in our house several months ago, and it was really nice to finally have our dogs meet. And they just hung out. It was just kind of like easing them to meet each other. My dog is a very happy hyper dog. And even though he's a little bit older than my friend's dog, but my friend's dog was rescued and had a really, really terrible previous owner. So he has a lot of trauma, and poor baby, but he's definitely a lot more scared and timid. So we definitely wanted to make sure he was comfortable. So we just did everything we could to just make his visit really great. So we did game night and watched, I think 21 Jump Street. It was really funny, and just hung out. So that was really cool. And I think we ordered a bunch of like food and just hung out. So that was really nice. And on Sunday, I did some reading first thing in the morning. I wanted to use that garland clip art that came with the kit, so I just used that to fill up the space. I'm pretty sure I did some reading and I ended up falling asleep in my hammock, so I ended up taking a nap anyways because everybody was sleeping in. I just naturally get up early, so I was up at like 7. I did some reading, and then I ended up taking a nap because reading makes me sleepy. So there's that. Uploaded another plan with me this day, and then we went driving and looked at Christmas lights. So that was really fun, and I loved using the ornaments to mark that. I could not find any like Christmas light stickers. I thought I had some, but I guess I don't. Okay, so here are the leftover stickers. I have a good amount left, a lot of boxes that I didn't end up using because I had a lot of fun using the more organic shaped boxes like the swatches and the torn paper boxes and things like that. But here is the full spread. I love how this turned out. It is so gorgeous, and I had so much fun. The colorway was so me, and I think that's definitely what I needed to kind of get right back into my planning happy place. If I don't upload a video before the holidays, just want to say happy holidays and stay safe, and I hope you have a wonderful time with your loved ones, and take care. I will talk to you next time. Bye.